For thousands of years, humanity has been searching for the secret of inner strength and unshakable peace. Modern psychologists, ancient Stoics, Indian yogis, and philosophers of all eras have always agreed on one vital point. A person becomes truly effective and confident only when they are in a state of deep awareness and full presence in the current moment. To put it simply, awareness is a state when your mind is inside your own body. It is the moment you stop looking at yourself through the eyes of other people. Have you ever wondered why we so often feel discomfort in a crowd or during public speaking? It happens because we relocate into the bodies of those around us, trying to evaluate ourselves from their perspective. We become hostages to others' expectations, leaving our own home, our own organism. True confidence is not a role you need to play. It is a natural state where you're the one looking at the world, rather than the world looking at you through your own eyes. Many ask, how do I become myself? What if the real me is a weak and shy person? In reality, it is much simpler. You don't need to become anyone. You only need to remove what is in your way. Your body already knows how to be natural and calm. Any internal tension kills relaxation, and true confidence is born precisely from the absence of tension. Awareness is the most powerful practice because most of our complexes arise only when we are waiting for evaluation, judgment, or praise from the external world. Think of someone who accidentally slips and falls on the street. What do they do in the very first second? They don't check if they are hurt or if their knee is okay. First, they instantly relocate into the bystanders and start looking for a reflection of their shame in their eyes. They abandon their own body, and their own state no longer concerns them. Only the external evaluation matters. The same thing happens when you walk down the street and meet people who stare intensely at the faces of passers-by. They aren't looking at the world. They are looking into your eyes for confirmation of their own significance or proof of their inadequacy. Such people always look stiff. Their movements are jerky and unnatural because they aren't driving their own car. They are sitting in the back seat while the ghosts of others' thoughts hold the steering wheel. Recall the feeling when you walk through a park and pass a group of people. You start to feel their gazes on your back. You don't even know if they are actually looking at you, but you have already left yourself. Your gait becomes jerky, your shoulders tense, and your natural grace vanishes. The reason is simple. You are no longer home. You are in them. You are trying to guess what they think of you. But if you stayed inside yourself, it wouldn't even occur to you how you look. When you are inside, you are always comfortable, like being in a cozy room. You like everything. You are simply enjoying the moment. Have you noticed that successful people often radiate calm and power? It's not because they are better than others. It's because they are in their own bodies. They aren't worried about what passers-by think. They are busy with their own sensations. And to achieve this state, you don't necessarily need millions in the bank. It is enough to understand the mechanism. Allow yourself the luxury of being in your body. Stop replacing yourself in others. You no longer need to scowl and make a serious face, or laugh when you don't feel like it just to please others. If you are in yourself, you do only what you specifically need. You finally become yourself. You don't have to try to be confident. You just are. This is healthy egoism, in the best sense of the word. It's not about not helping others. It's about not leaving your center. When you are at home, in your own room, you don't feel anxiety because there is no one nearby to relocate into for self-evaluation. The secret is to maintain this feeling of home everywhere, on the street, at work, in any society. This is the only way to be truly unshakable. Now, let's move to practice, because understanding is only the beginning. Real change comes through action. Try right now to mentally return your energy to your body. Imagine that all your attention, which was scattered among other people, circumstances, and fears, returns and is absorbed into every one of your cells. Once you do this correctly, you'll feel a pleasant warmth spreading through your arms, legs, and chest. This warmth is your awareness. In this moment, the world around you becomes clearer. You start to notice details you ignored before. You feel the world through yourself, not through the prism of others' perceptions. In such a state, you simply cannot worry about how you look. You become relevant. You become real. This isn't a new skill you need to learn for years. You are already like this from birth. You are simply removing the unnecessary junk from your consciousness, like cleaning your own apartment. To solidify this state, you need regularity. Let this become your new habit. When you learn to constantly return home, you'll become natural, calm, and incredibly strong, exactly as nature created you. Remember, confidence is simpler than you thought. It begins with one breath and a return to your own silence. Stay true to your center. Your inner pillar is not something you build on the outside. It is something you find within when you stop running from yourself. The world may try to shake you, but if you are at home, nothing can threaten you. You are the master of your internal space. And this is the only victory that matters. Write in the comments, "I choose silence." Let me know that you are ready to stop this race and return to yourself. This is your manifesto. This is your path to true freedom. See you in the next video on the Inner Pillar channel. Stay steady. Stay aware. Be yourself.